I want to introduce you today to the spring movement rotator discs. So they come in a pair, and as you can see, they've got a lovely smooth glide to them. What I particularly like about the spring movement one is the use of this sort of non-slip material. And if you're on a wooden floor, the great thing is you can just turn it over and then you're not going to have a skiddy rotator disc. So it's a little bit more slippery on this side, obviously, but as long as you're not wearing socks, you should be a-okay. So I love using the rotator discs, and I use them very often in my studio, and they're not just great for working the sort of turnout muscles. I actually quite often use them in 4-point kneel. It's a great way to get a bit of rotation through the shoulders and through the arm bones. So just trying to get a nice sort of evenness going on through there. It's really good for helping you to transfer weight from one side to the other through the arm as well, and really trying to stay stable so that nothing is happening here, but that you really are partnering with gravity and also working that anti-gravitational force up through the body as we transfer the weight from side to side. So that's pretty exciting. It's a really good challenge for your plank position again. So, I would get my clients into a plank position gradually, and then I would get them to internally and externally rotate, or even just to hold the arms quite stable as you're going into a press-up position. Now, another great thing to do here is stability in your bridge. I often notice that people will do funny things with their feet. Or that they will kind of twist at the knee or at the ankle when they're going up into their bridge. So this is a great way to teach them not to do that, unless you absolutely wanted to. So it really is quite slippery. So you have to work quite hard into your bridge to come up and come down without those discs moving. But then, of course, you could also add in some movements, turning out and turning in, and I would actually go into the hip as well, and then coming back down. And you could do the same for the articulated bridging as well. Okay, so lots of ideas there for you to play with. And then, of course, the exercises that most people probably know on here is standing and doing deep external hip rotator work. So I like to get them relatively close to each other, and it feels really weird if they're not lined up. So as soon as you step up, you'll notice. Starting in a really good parallel and getting the feet as close to each other as you can, obviously without coming off the board. And then you're going to start from the top of the hip to do that hip external rotation and then back into the parallel. So just finding that lovely movement, that glide through that area. You can also do some rises, making sure the boards stay nice and still as you rise up and come down. Sorry, I'm not concentrating as I'm busy talking to you, so the going up was good, the coming down not so good, but you get what I mean. And it's also great for single leg work, so you can transfer the weight. And you can even do single leg knee bends, trying to keep that beautiful stability going all the way through the body. So it's challenging balance, challenging proprioception, and really helping you to create a lot more stability in your body.